Hello students. So in our previous class we have learned about the hydrolysis reactions of cyanides, and in today's class we will learn about the reduction reactions of cyanides. Okay, so let's come to the board. So first of all, the reactions of cyanides. So I am giving this number 2. Okay, in the first reaction we have learnt about the hydrolysis reactions. So second one, reduction. So these reduction reactions are of two types. One is complete reduction and the second one is partial reduction. So first we will read here about the complete reduction. So I am writing here complete. So many reagents we can use here for the complete reduction of these cyanides. So what are the reagents? We can use here hydrogen in presence of platinum or nickel. So these metals, hydrogen in presence of these metals, they can reduce the cyanides. Okay. Number 2. In number 2, the reagent that also we can use is sodium in alcohol like C2H5OH. Okay, so sodium in ethanol that we can use for the reduction purpose. And the third one is lithium aluminium hydride. So these three reagents can be used for complete reduction of the cyanides. Okay, so now we will see the reduction reactions. So first of all, we are using, suppose CH3CN, okay, methyl cyanide CH2CN, and then I am adding here what? Hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum. So what will happen here? As we know that reduction means addition of hydrogen. So here 4 hydrogen atoms will be added. That means 2 hydrogen molecules will be added to 1 molecule of methyl cyanide. And after reduction, it will make CH3, CH2, NH2. So this is 1 degree amine or primary amine, because here the nitrogen is attached with 1 carbon atom. So after reduction of cyanides, alkyl cyanides, we will get primary amines. Okay. Now the same reaction we can use, or we can do by using the other two reagents. First one, lithium aluminium hydride. Okay, LiAlH4, or also we can use sodium in presence of ethanol. So both of them will do the same action. So there will be the addition of 2 hydrogen molecules. So after reduction, again we will get ethyl amine. Okay, after reduction of the methyl cyanide, we will get ethyl amine, that is the primary amine. So here the conclusion is, whenever we follow complete reduction of primary or alkyl cyanides, okay, of alkyl cyanides, after complete reduction they will give primary amines. Clear? So these were the examples of complete reduction. And another one, this reaction in which we are reducing this one. This is called, the name reaction is Mendius reaction. This reaction is also known as, the second one, this reaction is also known as the Mendius reaction. Okay, clear? Okay, so now we will see the examples of partial reduction. So I am writing here partial. Okay, so in case of partial reduction, we have to take stannous chloride. Okay, first of all, we have to take the ether solution of any cyanide. Suppose I am taking here again methyl cyanide. Okay, so first of all, we have to take the ether solution of methyl cyanide. So here ether solution is taken, and then we have to add here stannous chloride in acidic medium. Stannous chloride means SnCl2 in acidic medium, that means dilute HCl is present in the reaction medium. So there will be, this will be reduced but partially. So what will happen first? First of all, here there will be a change. Initially this bond was triple bond, right? So after the first step, there will be the addition of two hydrogen atoms. Okay, so it will look like CH, the triple bond here is reduced to double bond. Okay, then NH, clear? Hydrogens are added to both with the carbon and with the nitrogen, and there will be one HCl in this like addition compound. So this is the first product from here, CH3CH double bond NH dot HCl. Okay, so after that we have to do hydrolysis here. That means water molecule you have to add H2O. Okay, so after hydrolysis what will happen? So this part, it will be hydrolyzed and the resultant product will be acetaldehyde. That means after complete reduction of a methyl cyanide, we will get a primary amine, but after partial reduction of a cyanide compound, we will get the aldehyde. We will get the aldehyde product from here, that is acetaldehyde. Okay, so this is the process of partial reduction. Clear? Very good. So next we are going to the next type of reaction. So in next type of reaction, there will be the reaction of the cyanides with an alcohol, okay, just like methanol or ethanol in presence of acid or in acidic medium. So first, again I am taking here methyl cyanide, CH3CN, clear, plus an alcohol I am taking methanol, okay, methanol CH3OH plus acid medium means dilute HCl. Okay, so after treating this three, we will get this compound CH3. Now just look at here. Here it was single bond carbon, triple bond nitrogen. Okay, and here the carbon is partially positively charged, and nitrogen is partially negatively charged. And in case of this methanol, it has a minus charge on the oxygen and the plus charge on the hydrogen. So again, this negatively charged methoxy group, okay, negatively charged methoxy group, it will attack on the carbon of cyanide. So the bonding will like this: C single bond OCH3. After that, this triple bond, the triple bond between them, it will be reduced to double bond, and this positively charged hydrogen will be added on the nitrogen, so it will become NH. Again dot HCl. Clear? So after the first step, we will get this compound, and then in the second step, again we have to do hydrolysis here. That means addition of H2O in presence of acidic medium. So there will be again the removal of this group. So there will be COOCH3. That means CH3 COOCH3. So what is this? What type of compound is this? This is an ester compound. And what is the name? The name is methyl. Then this part, acetate. Okay. So after its reaction with an alcohol in presence of acid, it will make this type of ester. So by this process, we can make an ester from the cyanides. Okay. So by this reaction, you can do the conversions also. Okay. In many questions, conversions are given, just like you have to convert the cyanide into an ester, or you have to convert the cyanide into an aldehyde. So these reactions are very much useful and are very important for those conversions. That's why you have to learn this properly. Clear? Okay. Now next, I am going to the next reaction, that is reaction of cyanide with Grignard reagents. Okay, Grignard reagents that has an organometallic bond, just this one, CH3 MgCl. Okay, so this is the example of Grignard reagent. So here the carbon, that is the organo part, and this is the metal. So this is organometallic compound where the magnesium is a metal, therefore it is always electropositive, so positively charged, and the carbon has partially negative charge, it has partial negative charge on it. Now in this case, we know that the carbon here is positively charged and the nitrogen is negatively charged. So in this reaction, there will be the addition of CH3 group on this carbon. So it will become CH3 single bond carbon. With this carbon, there will be the addition of this methyl group. So CH3 group will attach here below of the carbon. Now this triple bond, that will be converted into double bond, and the magnesium chloride, that will be attached with the nitrogen. So it will double bond N, single bond MgCl. Okay. Now again we have to, okay, and one thing here, this reaction we have to do in the dry ether medium. After that, hydrolysis in presence of acidic medium. So again, removal of this group, and it will be converted into a ketone, that is acetone. Okay. So by using the methyl cyanide, we can also prepare the ketone type of compounds. Okay. Okay. So by these reactions, we can make various products from the cyanides. Clear? Like we can make the carboxylic acids by hydrolysis. Okay. We can make acetamide also by partial hydrolysis. We can make primary amines. Okay. We can make ester, and also we can make this type of ketones. Okay, so in the next video we will learn about the isocyanates. Okay, thank you.